having that #1 title beside your name adds on a lot of pressure because they want you to impact the game right away. But I feel like I said, it's basketball, man. I'm gonna go do whatever's best, do whatever the team needs to win.
Anthony Bennett. At the mention of this name, Cleveland Cavaliers fans shudder, while the rest of the NBA can't help but chuckle. Many basketball fans and analysts consider him to be one of the worst draft busts in NBA history. But how did a #1 overall pick burn out so fast that he couldn't even secure a job 4 years into his career? Bennett went from valued player to laughingstock of the NBA in a very short period of time. He hasn't played in the league since 2017, which leaves us wondering, how bad was Anthony Bennett actually? This video says it all, so stay tuned to find out. Be sure to leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and of course, enable notifications for more videos.
I'm versatile. I can play it inside and out. I feel like my jump shot, is a huge strength. If I'm wide open, I can, knock down a lot of jumpers. I feel like I'm a great teammate on and off the court. Hard work, and I like to win.
That said, let's start by telling you who Anthony Bennett is. Born in 1993, Anthony Harris Bennett is a Canadian professional basketball player. He played college basketball for the University of Nevada, Los Angeles, UNLV. He was the first overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers, becoming the first Canadian to be drafted #1 overall. Bennett is also a member of the Canadian national team. Born in Toronto, Ontario, he is the son of Edith Bennett, who ran track and field and played netball in Jamaica. She raised her family as a single mother, working 2 jobs as a hospital and mental health facility nurse. And now to his early career. Bennett went to Harold M. Brathwaite Secondary School in Brampton. At 16 years old, he moved to Beckley, West Virginia to play basketball for Mountain State Academy. A year later, he relocated to Henderson, Nevada to play for Finlay Prep, a basketball preparatory academy.
She was always being at work. I was always be at the house or at the Boys and Girls Club. So she'll tell me not to be out the house past a certain time because, Jane and Fincher is kind of rough.
He was the #1 forward and was ranked #7 player overall in the high school class of 2012 by ESPN U100 and the #7 player as ranked by Scout.com and Rivals.com. Bennett played in the 2009 FIBA Americas Under-16 Championship and 2010 FIBA Under-17 World Championship, helping Canada win a bronze medal in each tournament. Bennett received invites from various teams, but narrowed down his college choices to Oregon and UNLV. He decided to commit to UNLV under head coach Dave Rice on May 12, 2012.
It's great, just giving back to the kids, giving back to whoever, just telling them to stay away from the street life, just focus in school, just trying to motivate them to better themselves and have better lives.
Bennett played 35 games in the 2012 to 2013 UNLV Runnin' Rebels basketball season. He usually started at power forward but occasionally played small forward. He averaged 16.1 points and 8.1 rebounds in a game despite averaging 27.1 minutes because of an injury. He shot 53.3% from the field overall and 37.5% from the three-point range. He was at his best performance in college, averaging a PER of 28.3. Unfortunately, Bennett had a shoulder injury halfway through the season. This led to a cut in his playtime to give him some time to rest. He even came off the bench in a few games. After qualifying for the NCAA tournament, UNLV lost in the second round to California. In April 2013, Bennett declared for the NBA draft, preceding his final 3 years of college eligibility. In the same year, he had elective surgery for sleep apnea and asthma. The declaration led him to his professional career in the NBA.
If I have to say a couple sentences, just, hey, stay in school, stay off the streets. I think people will actually listen to that.
Bennett was among 13 players invited to the green room for the 2013 NBA draft, and therefore he had expectations of being a top lottery pick. He was picked first overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers, the first Canadian ever. Now, Bennett going #1 to the Cavaliers in the NBA draft is one of the most puzzling moves in league history. He played a single season at UNLV and he never really looked like a future superstar. Much of his success resulted from the weaker competition he faced in the Mountain West Conference. At 6'8" and 240 pounds, Bennett was a dominant presence inside the paint with few players who could match his size.
You're the highest drafted Canadian ever. What's this mean for you and for Canada?
I mean, it's history, man. Hopefully we can repeat it, next year with Andrew Wiggins coming in. But, it's just a great honor, I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say.
On August 20th, 2013, Bennett signed his rookie scale contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bennett bought a home not far from the Cavs facility, so he would be close. But it didn't take long for team officials to begin questioning his work ethic, and it soon became clear Bennett couldn't play either forward position. He started as a rookie behind Tristan Thompson, Anderson Varejao, and free agent pickup Andrew Bynum. He never passed any of them. He showed up to his first training camp overweight by at least 15 pounds and out of shape. When he appeared in the team's intra-squad scrimmage at Baldwin Wallace University, Bennett was burned out after only a couple of trips up and down the floor. The questions about his conditioning started early and never really went away.
The kid had no desire to overcome adversity whatsoever. As soon as it was hard, he was out. His whole life, he rolled out of bed bigger, better, and more talented than everybody else. As soon as it was hard, it was over, said the Cavs GM David Griffin.
He lagged behind and never caught up. His best performance in a Cavs uniform was his second preseason game at Orlando when he showed off nifty post moves, a step-back jumper, and three-point range. He scored 16 points, including 14 in the fourth quarter. Then the regular season started, and Bennett missed the first 16 shots of his career. He didn't score his first basket until the Cavs' fifth game. His only points before that were 2 from the free throw line. He was booed by home fans within the first month of the season. In January 2014, Bennett scored 15 points and 8 rebounds in a 100-89 loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. This was the first double-figure scoring game in his NBA career, coming after 33 games, 3 times as long as any previous number 1 overall pick. Almost 2/3 of all previous top picks scored in double digits in their first game.
My mom used to say, I got big hands, right? That's what she used to say. So do it. Okay. So
my hands aren't really that big, though.
Those are big hands. But, big's not enough anymore, right? Everybody's big in the NBA.
In February, Bennett recorded his first career double-double with 19 points and 10 rebounds in a 109-99 win over the Sacramento Kings. For the 2013 to 2014 season, he played 52 games while averaging 4.2 points and 3.0 rebounds in 12.8 minutes per game. In July 2014, Bennett joined the Cavaliers for the 2014 NBA Summer League, where he averaged 13.3 points in 4 games. Evidently, Cleveland saw enough in year 1, so the team dealt Bennett to the Timberwolves in the same year. In October 2014, the Timberwolves tried their third-year team option on Bennett's rookie-scale contract, extending the contract through the 2015-16 season. On November 21st, 2014, he scored a career-high 20 points in a 121-92 loss to the San Antonio Spurs. By February 21st, 2015, he was ruled out for 2 weeks because of an injury he had the day before playing against the Phoenix Suns. After his recovery, Bennett appeared in just 4 more games to finish the 2014 to 2015 season. With 3 starts in 57 games for the Timberwolves, he averaged career highs of 5.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 15.7 minutes per game.
My first G League experience was when I was with the Raptors 905. I think it was their first or second year there. Playing back home in the city definitely was a great experience.
In September 2015, Bennett was waived by the Timberwolves via a contract buyout. A few days later, he signed a 1-year deal with his hometown Toronto Raptors. He made his debut with them in late October, scoring 3 rebounds and 1 steal in a 113-103 win over the Boston Celtics. By December, Bennett requested that the team send him to the Raptors 905 of the NBA Development League. He played for Raptors 905 in their game against the Delaware 87ers, recording 13 points and 4 rebounds in a 105-94 win, becoming the NBA's first number 1 overall pick to play in the D-League. He returned to Toronto later that night for their game against the Sacramento Kings. He later received 3 more assignments to Raptors 905. In March 2016, he was waived by the Raptors. His love for the game was questioned during his tenure in Toronto, and the organization was frustrated with his inability to grasp the cutthroat world of the NBA, regardless of their attempts to work with him.
Played on Brooklyn's G League team for a couple games. Definitely went well. I feel like I got the most out of it.
Puts it on the floor, Felix to the rim, lefty layup no good, Bennett on the follow, a 2-handed jam.
He began the 2016-17 season with the pitiful Brooklyn Nets and still couldn't get on the floor. Bennett was waived in January 2017 after appearing in only 23 games and averaging 5 points. Once Bennett realized he wouldn't find another job in the NBA, he moved to the EuroLeague. Bennett signed a deal with Fenerbahce, where he played 10 games and averaged just 1.2 points per game. After a few seasons in the G League, Bennett actually got a second chance in the NBA with the Rockets in 2019. However, he was waived by the team before he could even play in a single game because of a knee injury. Bennett's NBA career is most likely over, but he still plays competitively for the Canadian national team. So what do you think? What are your thoughts regarding Anthony Bennett? Do you think his career is really over? And do you believe he is as bad as the media makes him look? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our new uploads. We value your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below.